But why, some say, the moon? Why choose this as our goal? And they may well ask, why climb the highest mountain? Why, 35 years ago, fly the Atlantic? We choose to go to the moon. We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other thing. Not because they are easy, but because they are hard. Because that goal will serve to organize and measure the best of our energies and skills. Because that challenge is one that we're willing to accept, one we are unwilling to postpone, and one we intend to win. We choose to go to the moon.
All right, welcome to Super Happy Dragon Lucky. This is the Dragonchain Update Show. This is episode 1x14d. That's 0x14d. It's the 334th weekly episode. That's over 6 years of weekly AMAs. And a reminder, nothing on the show is financial advice. And stay tuned after the updates for an AMA. We'll try to make this a little quick this week since it's a short holiday week. So first off, in Dragonchain updates, we have last week's distribution of governance for this show and for the Dragonchain layer on Den was 340 lot total. There are 3 questions for 56 lot each. The host received 56 and Dragonchain received 56. We will give a quick update. We are making progress on the patent portfolio tokenization project and its combination with the new Dragonchain protocol implementation. So it'll be the latest version of that coming out. I've given a little bit from some of the questions last week, a little bit of info on that, and hopefully soon we'll start rolling out some of those pieces. We might hold off on some of the more surprising bits until we're fully ready. I don't know, but we'll plan all that out. And essentially, we're working both the technical and the economic side to make it all work out. So, if you have ideas, definitely reach out in either the Dragonchain Telegram or the layer on Den, or in a question on the AMA even, and we can work in if it is a good opportunity to handle in the with the new setup. Anyway, so there's a lot going on there. I'm still working the papers. We still have some other people that are helping out with I guess giving us some lots of feedback and doing some brainstorming and trying to work through a couple of the algorithms that we'll need to work. We're also simultaneously working the venture studio. I won't give you the full name yet, but where it's essentially an improved model of what we intended to roll out in 2018 as the incubator, improved in several ways. So very nice system. And because I think I keep forgetting to bring it up, go get your account on dex.finance and in order to be ready sometime next year, hopefully early in the year, and depends on the coordination of all of the parties and orchestrating the whole rollout, because we want to have it maximum effect. So anyway, stay tuned. Next we go to Den.Social updates, and the Den.DAO meeting was okay. So the last one's December 17th. If you have any questions, you can always post into the Den.DAO layer and request a meeting, request specific discussion points. So there is a lot going on there behind the scenes, and there are a lot of options for Den itself and for Den.DAO to take in the coming years. So we just need to figure out the path and build up a roadmap and figure out how to get it funded and do all those normal things. Next, we go to World Blockchain Roundtable. So in case you missed last week's episode, it was Fixing the Economy with Blockchain, episode 239. I wasn't on there, so I'm afraid that I'm going to fall behind in the roundtable. But I should be there today. There's a chance I'm not. Depends. I've have a bunch of dev work to do for the for Dracaria and otherwise. So, but today's episode is okay. It's not fixing the economy of blockchain, is it? Let's see here. Let's see what's the okay. It's wrong answers only. The sequel, episode 240. Let's see if there are. Okay, we have some good. Well, William has some questions in there, so they're going to be good, right? So, oh boy, that's a good one. I need to be on this show, don't I? Okay, and so make sure you're watching that. That is in about 48 minutes. No, 38 minutes. And it is at 1100 Eastern, 1500 UTC. Make sure you get a question in there before time runs out. You have more than half an hour. Okay, next we go to the Meme Asylum update, which oh look, there's some new stuff. I haven't even seen this. See, I have not seen this new stuff. Excellent. And so if you go in here, let's look at how things are panning out. Boy, Trust the Plan coin with 5.54 million ECT burned in votes. And Stand Up to Evil is at 3.6 million ECT. So Stand Up to Evil has passed, just by what, 0.1, so 100,000 approximate. No, maybe a little less than that, actually. Yeah. So maybe only like 50,000 or something, if I'm reading that right. And above Antcoin, and Mbappening is brand new. I haven't even gotten a chance to vote on this, so that'll move up a little bit too. And I'm trying to figure out how to best handle my own stash and how much to put in. I have the budget marked out now, so I know how much I can spend, and to try to figure out, every time, if you wait longer, you lose that time multiplier. So, but still, this is a fun game. So, and we can look at, this is probably worth to look at on here, that, and you can't see the upswings for some reason on this. Maybe if I go to 15-minute, no, go to 1 hour, maybe if I go to ECC, there you can. You see this this jumped like crazy, and it's at trading at 2.1x now of what it was before. So pretty cool. It was 1-to-1 ECT. Now it's like 2.2 essentially. That's a good indicator for the system working. And let's look also. The burn percentage is 58.24. I'm going to try to burn a bunch back also, which I don't know if I have enough to burn off enough to get as close to the 75% you need for the next halving, for the next multiplier. But it's already at a 2x multiplier, which is awesome. And it's a good test and everything else. So anyway, really cool stuff happening there. We're working on a bunch of other things behind the scenes. So hopefully it just continues to be fun, and let us know any feedback, or if you have questions. There's some people that have said, hey, they haven't really partaken yet because they weren't entirely, maybe they didn't have enough time to, to read through and see how it all works. So if you have questions, come in, go into Meme Asylum X. Make sure you're following the Meme Asylum X on X on Twitter. And the Telegram, which you can get from the website. Next, we go to Dracaria updates. So let's see here. First of all, spawn. We have 2 days and 1 hour until the next spawn cycle starts. It'll be at noon Eastern, I believe, on Wednesday. Noon Eastern on Wednesday. And there will be only 2,900 eggs available at $34. Let's see if there are any new quick hatches or hatches coming. There's a bunch of interface changes, and there's some other stuff coming with the Christmas things hopefully people will be buying gateway keys and stuff. So there's some hatches incoming. There's some pretty amazing looking recent hatches. Let's look at marketplace real quick, because I didn't get to look at this yesterday. I don't have anything listed, I don't think. 499. Okay. So, and then if we go to sold, and hopefully we're going to get some history on here really soon. There's a bunch of extra work to do to get that, but oh man, that's okay. That was cheap. I was like, oh, I forgot. I'm on sold. These are ones that people have already bought. So, anyway, it's good stuff. $8 egg. See, oh, and I didn't get to do it. Let me see here. You know what? Watch on X, and I will post a code at some point. Maybe I'll do it right now. I'll do it at the end of the show. How about that? I'll pull up something to give away. If I can do it, if I can find one that I will be willing to give away, and I will post it here so you can see the code and win it. But you have to pay attention. I'll get to it at the end. Make sure you're following Dracario World on X. That is Dracario World, just straight away. And we need more followers. And as you can tell, it's very early still. So if we can just get this spread out to people who are fans of Game of Thrones and stuff, should be doing well. Next, let's go straight to the AMA. And I'm going to pull this out on the side. I'm going to go to my collection. I'm going to get one ready. Let's see here. Oh, it's the only one I have from there. Okay, I can't just look at eggs anymore easily. Let's see here. I will go here. I'm going to give somebody an egg. Okay. Oh, this one right here. Okay. All right. I have it. You guys can't see it yet. Wait, is it there? Yeah, this one right here. Okay. I do that one. Come on. What did I do? I clicked the wrong thing. Sorry. Okay. Here it is here. All right. I have it ready. So you just have to wait for the maybe sometime during the AMAs. All right. I'm going to refresh the AMA. All right. Here we go. Excellent. William with the first question. What excites you most about Den.Social and Den for the upcoming year? Probably what we do with the plan, whatever we do, because we have the three options. The very aggressive one, which is essentially video streaming platform with channel tokenization, which is amazing, but also would require more resources than we have available. The second is the recent consideration for our take on prediction markets and how they could be legitimately applied in the world. What could you actually use a prediction market for, other than what we're doing, content, but things like letting people help give numbers on whether a particular piece of art or writing is AI, things like that. And then the third would be some form of a generalized governance system where I think we have really good implementation of prediction markets, and we have a really good implementation of governance, both of which are very unique and very successfully executed. We've pretty much proven that they both work. And so theoretically, it doesn't make good sense to take one of those two anyway and go with it. And there's nothing to say we couldn't do all three, or we couldn't, in some reasonable cadence, we could successively do each one of these with enough even limited resources. But we just have to put together a plan and run it through. So great question. Thank you very much. Let's see here. Oh, and that's the only question. Excellent. sorry, we're on a off, off schedule week. It is the Monday, so that's the end of the AMA. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share if you aren't already. Make sure that if you are inclined to go to Dragonchain.store, buy some good Dragon Chain merch, there's plenty there. These mugs last for freaking ever, I will tell you that. I don't think you can break them. And Dracaria World, the Dracaria merch site. So if you go to the dracaria.com, click on the hamburger at the top and go to merchandise on the list on the nav, and you can get a mug. You can get some pretty cool other merch anyway. So good stuff, and I hope well, I should get something in there. I can't promise, but I'm going to try to get in the one piece that we were supposed to. I was wanting to get an Earth related season merch in there, but I haven't yet because I've been too busy. So anyway, go there, buy some stuff. It's cool. And let's see here. I'm going to share this tab now. So the moment you've all been waiting for. This is an Earth egg from the first age air season. When it was spawned. Let's see here some of the specs on it. It is a native, so it's Earth, 82 rarity, but the egg density is 2.5 million. So epic egg density. So it'll probably take forever to hatch, and if it hatches early, then it'll be some level of celestial magic. So I'm going to create, and this is how you do it. You click transfer, you click on the item you want, and you click create transfer code, and create it successfully. And you can see it right there. So I'll give you all a few minutes to do it. If nobody takes it, maybe I'll leave it. I don't know, but somebody should get this. It should already be gone by now. I hope it's already gone. We'll see. There are enough of you watching that it should work. I'm not going to copy it. You're going to have to just do what you can. Hopefully it's big enough on the screen to read. It should be. And that's it. So pending transfer. Let's see if anybody has it. I'll see how fast it goes. Pending transfers. Gone. Okay, sweet. So I don't know if I can see on the history here. There might be able to in the, I don't think it shows in the marketplace history. We have the history of it, and we are going to soon have the ability to see all of the transfers and everything about a particular dragon. So thank you for that. That is awesome. And that's everything. I think we will see you again. Oh, and it looks like, let me see here. I'm looking at the notes. Due to New Year's being also on Thursday, we will run the next show on Monday, the 29th. So see you guys then, and have some, have fun, I guess, right? Thank you very much. And I want to play this. All right. Bye.
Because that goal will serve to organize and measure the best. Adaptable, all capital, label radical yet rational. A tactical approach is palpable if this animal is fallible, but that conclusion is laughable. So with for all detachable from the mandible, you see it now.